How's it going, everyone? How's it going? I love this new map.
Do you want to know my top 3 cured meats of all time? Gravilohi, which is cured salmon, and kuivaliha, or any jerky, and jamon iberico. You know, iberico is really nice, but I don't eat it very often, so maybe it's not good to have it on my top list. I'll change iberico to bacon. Bacon always works. These lakes and streams have salmon, pike, perch,
Oh,
rainbow
this is
trout,
so
and how
beautiful.
to say this fish, kuha. It's like the mix of the pike and perch. Yes, Sand. Finland is really top of the notch for fishing. I've got a few pikes in the lake you're walking past right now. They were like 14 kilos or 30 pounds. It could have been the same one, since I always release the pike we catch. I don't know about you, but I think they are not very good to eat. My kids prefer salmon, so we usually fish for that when looking for Tuesday dinner. For the fish and chips person, there is also cod, out in the archipelago.
Oh, this is so beautiful. I love this map.
I'll cook fish and chips. I think you will like my batter. I use a secret ingredient in it. Because, you know, you have to respect the batter for good fish and chips.
Beer. I don't have the information for this map yet, so I'm just running around trying to find anything I can. You might be able to see stuff better with the light on. I mean, you'd be able to see stuff best in the day, but I'm cheap and don't want to pay for... I am extremely happy I got this map. Alright.
Here we are, and just in time for a break. We are building a new sauna out here. Not a lot of things beat having a nice sauna bath close to a lake. Have you ever had the opportunity to try a sauna? If not, there is no better place than here. I can't begin to tell you how much I love a sauna. Not just because it's relaxing, but I have so many memories from my childhood. I remember my brothers and I having snowball fights during our sauna breaks. The last time we had a snowball fight, I remember I slipped on an icy patch and fractured my tailbone. I think I was 8 years old. There are just so many good things about the sauna. The nakedness, the connection to nature, and how it allows you to center yourself, and how sacred that is. I don't know who said it, but it truly is a church of nature. I actually proposed to my partner after a sauna. She said no, but somehow we ended up together anyway. Guess the nakedness helped. If you feel like trying it out, go ahead. I've marked the location on your hunter map.
Oh! Don't have the spreadsheet for it though, so I have no idea what time animals do what at.
It seems the construction guys aren't finished with installing the heater. The rocks there need to be placed on the heater. Do you mind doing it? These rocks are what is usually used in saunas. It's called diabase or dolerite. It's suitable because it's odorless, it's cut to the correct size, and doesn't crack because of heat. A form of diabase was used to build Stoneheads. Isn't that neat? How different cultures find use for the same material. We use it to get hot, they use it as a monolithic calendar. There is also a bird's whisk on the wall there if you want. It smells wonderful. Go ahead, place the rocks on the heater and the sauna will be ready.
That's awesome! I guess I should have probably said it later, but...
How'd you like it? Maybe I will join next time. I will bring sausage and something to drink.
Oh, I'm super happy with this map. It's so nice. Ooh, that's what the fuck? That was a weird ass call. They're really fucking small.
This is one of my favorite places on the Blue Trail. These two lakes are kept from one another by a little stretch of land. They only meet when it rains. It's a romantic tragedy of nature. I've read a few times that Finland is at the top of lists that rank happiness. And I think I'm at the top of the list of Finns when I'm in places like this. You know, it's not only the beauty. It's the way nature shapes this landscape without any real end goal in mind. It's incidental beauty. Or to think about it in another way, is it perceived as beautiful by anything other than humans? What factors have made us appreciate this? Does a monkey climb a tree only to pick the fruit? Or does he also take a second to appreciate the view? The way nature fits it all together is funny to me. Have you heard the quote from Edison? I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Describing his method for creating something is perhaps close to how evolution works. Nature needed countless mutations to create a thing that contemplates how many times it needs to create another thing. I wonder if you could call Edison's various attempts as him using his imagination and creativity. Could you then call nature's evolution and mutation as a manifestation of its creativity? But is evolution's creativity like a child painting or like an inventor finding ways that don't work? I think I need a long walk to think about this some more.
This guy is the best person they've had, other than maybe the guy from Layton. There are so many birds. What the hell? Jesus, fuck, they're fast. I can't even spot them.
I've seen a lot of brown bears to the north of here. There are rumors of a great big unique-looking bear in the region. I have never seen it myself, and I'm not sure if it's true or not. Maybe you could go and check it out. You know, in old Finnish mythology, the bear is a very sacred animal. We say karhu in Finland. When a bear was harvested, a great feast was held in its honor. And part of the celebrations was about convincing the bear spirit it had died by accident and not been killed. This was done so that the bear spirit would not try to seek revenge. Afterward, the community would help the bear spirit return to the forest, so they would continue to be game in the future. For other communities, the bear was a son of a god and was symbolically married to a maiden to make a bear god happy. Waking up on a Wednesday and hearing the good news. You're being married to a grizzly today. Have you written your vows? We might not have a lot in common with ancient people, but hunting and celebrating the harvest is something we've been doing for many millennia. That emotion and activity ties us directly to the hunters that came before us. You know, it takes a while to sink in. You are doing and feeling the same exact thing hunters 5,000 years ago might have felt.
No. Okay.
The last ice age created a lot of amusing landmarks on the Finnish landscape. I've marked their location on your hunter map, so you can check them out. Apart from natural landmarks, there are a few man-made ones here as well, that I think would be worth visiting. I recommend you to check them out, if you happen to be close to one of them.
I think that's a max weight Kipperkelly track. I don't know. I'm not really going for chasing tracks right now. If I see something, I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm not really in a stalking. I don't want to stalk things right now. I just want to go through, do missions, find areas. This is easily my favorite map. What the fuck? Why does that black horse look so fat in the picture? That's a leaf. Saw it for a second. I want a diamond teal. That's the one duck that I really want a diamond of, because I love teal. They're like my favorite duck out there, so it's... There's definitely gonna be a mission up here. Why else would there be a helipad? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Kind of, maybe. I love the fact that they did the sauna. That sauna is such a good idea.
Just northeast of here, up the cliff is a lookout tower. This trail does not get any closer, so if you want to use it, now is a good time.
Already
Come back
got
here when you want
that.
to continue the trail.
Yes, I know I'm ass with shooting quick, but I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun in this map. This map has so much replayability, it's quite amazing actually. Okay, bring it in.
We are pretty close to halfway through the blue trail now. Have you been enjoying yourself so far? You know, there are plenty more trails to walk on. For example, the yellow trail takes you through the hills. My personal favorite, the one me and Virjo take when we want a long walk with Holly, is the red trail. It's a bit of a trek, but it goes down through the archipelago. Virjo is an oceanologist, so we can mix business with pleasure and bring our binoculars for some bird watching. We have many different species of birds that visit us. I don't remember the names of the birds in English. We have the metsähanhi and the tukkasonka. And oh yes, this one I know. We have the golden eye, which I remember because Pierce Brosnan. He's good, James Bond. And maybe you know, birds can't keep secrets, so if you listen, you can usually hear them long before you see them. When I want to get really close to them, I usually use the bolt blind. We have them available soft if you want to use one. Talking about birds reminds me of a song me and Virjo made together a few days ago.
I love this guy. This guy is
We
amazing.
recorded the call of some birds and made this. It's very short, but I think it turned out funny. Let me put it on.
This warden is amazing.
Good, right? Virjo is very talented.
It's a pretty big moose. Not the max weight one. Most likely diamond one down in the bottom, but still a very nice moose. I don't even remember where his track was. I think his track was down here somewhere. I think that's it. Right there, yeah. That's where I'm pretty sure that's where that max weight moose is. Looks huge, so I think that might be my plan. Get up here. Once it hits 8, kind of go. I love this map. I'm gonna have a mission here where I have to clean up the garbage. Oh wow, that's so sweet. I like them getting away from what the standard kind of cabin and beds and bin block cupboard things that they had on like every other. So I'm really happy with this. This is probably the best map they've come out with. Rock ptarmigan. The ptarmigans are the one you have to shoot in the air, or else you don't get the score for them, but not a huge shooting in the air guy, so it might be one of the last things I try to get a gold of for the challenge. And they do have their own mini challenge thing where you have to get a gold of every species on the map. So I mean, it's not a very hard challenge, but it's a good challenge to get everything going and get you rolling. Give you something to do.
You know, west of here is a lookout tower, and northwest of that, there is an outpost. It's a bit of a walk.
Howdy.
You can visit them now if you want, or we can just continue on the blue trail.
How's it going?
You know, this country has a history of high accuracy riflemen. And I believe it is important that a hunter is a few things. Firstly, somebody that respects and understands the tick and talk of nature and our places. Secondly, somebody that gives as much as he takes in life. And thirdly, a good shot. You know, nature doesn't really mind suffering, but we don't need to add to it. I've set up a few targets for you to test your aim. Go to the rock circle to start.
Hi, this is just like on Parquet. Sorry if anyone hasn't done that and I spoiled it.
Let's start with an easy 150 meters. You can use whatever weapon and scope you want.
No, I'd rather be accurate with.
Go to the next rock circle.
7mm, my rifle of choice. It's pretty good. It's very nice, very accurate, long-range rifle. It's high damage. Can take, I think, 4 to 9, I think. So it's the most. It's the rifle I can do the most easily in the game.
Not a lot to say about this distance. 200 meters or 219 yards. You probably take most of your game at this distance. If you're not zeroing your scope, remember to compensate for the drop by shooting slightly above the target. Hyvä!
Honestly, couldn't find that target at first. I'm very glad you don't lose your bullets when you... This one's gonna be across the clearing. 300 meters. Or no, it's probably across the water. Yeah, it's right there, I think.
Here we go. 250 meters. Somewhere around here is where wheat is separated from the chaff. Hienosti! Nice that you are not chaff.
I think I missed it. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. This entire mission was about being a good shot.
300 meters or 328 yards. Imagine the old days, trying to hit this distance with an iron sight. Mahtava! I'm glad you have good aim. You know, I've been thinking of investing in a shooting range. It would be a good activity for our visitors and a source of revenue for the reserve. And down the line, a win for the animals, right? This has given me new energy to look into it. Thank you. Let's head back to the trail.
Okay, I don't think I hit it, which is probably for the better.
I have a riddle for you. In the misty Finnish mountains, there is a village of magical squirrels. When they are born, they are randomly given a red or blue hat from their squirrel parents. A squirrel never knows the color of its own hat, and there are no reflective surfaces in the squirrel village. From a young age, they are taught a secret sorting rule that allows them to correctly sort themselves according to the color of their hat. Once a year, the squirrels have a ceremony. They all gather in the village center in a way that they can all see each other. They take a good look at each other and individually perform the sorting rule. Then they close their eyes and walk to the left or right end of the center. After a short while they walk back, mix and open their eyes again. How do they manage to sort themselves without making any mistakes? What is the rule?
They're colorblind.
I'll give you a second to think about it.
They're colorblind and they can't see any colors, so they just guess. They're all gray. Or they take them off.
Any ideas? Here are a few clues. The answer is rational and logical. These are squirrels we're talking about. The number of squirrels doesn't matter. But to keep it practical, let's say it's any number between 5 and 10. It's something about counting, odds and evens.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Try to put yourself in the shoes of one of these squirrels. Why would you arrive at a different number than another squirrel?
I have no idea then. I was way off.
Are you getting close to the answer? Here's a big clue. If everybody counted the same color, let's say blue, what number would squirrels that have a blue hat get opposed to the red squirrel?
I don't know. My guess is wrong. I love the bears. Just even the warning calls from bears on this map are amazing. I don't know if it's the same ones that are in Yukon or what, but I haven't shot anything yet. Like, for a mission at least.
We are getting close to the end of the tour. This section is the easiest. What were your favorite parts of the trek? People usually like the lake views. From the ground, you might not see that there are a lot of lakes in Finland. But from above, the countryside shimmers. You know, Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes. But more correct would be the land of about 190,000 lakes. A paradise for the hunter, the fisher, the poet, and the mosquito. To make it easier to move around, we have boats stationed at the bigger lakes.
That's a
Feel free to use them when you need to cross from one shore to another. I thought it would be nice to rest your legs and take the last part of the trek in a boat.
That's a great idea.
That's the end of the Blue Trail and our trek. I hope you enjoyed the walk and our chat. It was fun getting to know each other, and I hope you will always have a positive view on Revontuli coast.
Oh, that's positive
If
coast.
I play a little tune I wrote for the occasion.
I love this warden. He is the best warden in Caldwell. Those boats are a really great idea. Yes. 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 Oh my god, that. I don't need that. Ooh, that's a cool. I really like what they've done with this. I love what they have done. Oh, I guess I might want to grab the 12 gauge like I said I would. And then I know I get a couple layup lines for, of course, buying the map, but I love this. This is amazing. This is like the best map I've played in forever, honestly. Call of the Wild's getting quite stale for me, so I'm really happy with this map. I'm really happy with what they've done with it. Is that the end of the... That's kind of strange, but I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna... Look at all these colors. I'm not gonna use most of them because right now I'm just trying to right now I'm going after a max weight moose, but I'm just loving this. I don't know where its zone is, so I'm just going to its rest zone, but this is awesome. Like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the story mode mission, but I find it a little lackluster, but I mean, whatever. It's, if that's all I'm complaining about, that's... And if this ends my diamondless streak of like 3 months, of like 2 months, first day at Revontuli Coast, that's gonna show. And that's what it was like with Tearoa. Yes, it was just a rabbit, but still, a diamond is a diamond. What? Oh, right. This map is amazing.
Squirrels! I forgot to give you the answer to the squirrel riddle.
Yes, you did.
So here it is. If all the squirrels count the same color, let's say blue, then the blue squirrels will always arrive at one amount less than the reds, because a blue can't count his own hut. They can therefore divide themselves according to odds and evens. Elegant rule, right? These squirrels are a clever bunch of critters.
Yeah, so I was way off. I just thought the squirrels were colorblind. My loadout's fairly simple, just 7mm, and then the starting handgun, because it can hit classes 2. And then the 22 LR and 12 gauge with the new updated reflex sight. Red Raptor. So I haven't seen this moose. I just know he's a max weight from his tracks. He could totally be a max weight 4, and I'm just gonna get trolled. Or he could be level 5, which I'm hoping. I have 1 diamond moose in my lodge, and I haven't gotten a diamond in an extremely long time. Oh well, that's him there. Don't know where that call was sadly though. Get to there, I have an idea. Oh, well. This the max weight bull, or is this a cow? That's a bear. That might have just been a bear then. That's a cow. Great. That's not my max weight ball. That's not my max weight ball. Okay, so get up here. Yeah, that's the cow. I think that cow might be with the bull. What the fuck is wrong with my sight thing? Half a pack wheelbarrow. I don't. Okay. That's just a cow, but there's most likely a bull with her. Most cows don't go alone. I think he's like just over there. This is another black or brown bear. Not a max weight. This is kind of a... I think I'm busted. Busted with her at least. I don't know if... Or the big malice. There was a bear I saw. That was just a... Probably a 5, I bet. That's my moose, right there. Blue. Need to look for blue. Yeah, that's my moose right there. I'm going to follow because... Oh, that's not... I'm not far from him, I know that. I spooked him. My time got reset to the morning. I would like to go up north. Or just have his tracks disappear. There we go. And he's a tan, so I believe he's a different fur type than the one I have already. So I'm very okay with this being the max weight moose. And he's up to a run, so I'm pretty much on him. That must have been him coming into his zone. Good to know he comes in from the back. I mean, Jesus Christ, I sound kind of gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but... Oh, he ran back? What? I've lost his trail. He's ran backwards. Because look, if you look, he's gone backwards, and I have no idea. Walk. Seem right. Why would he be walking? I don't know. I'm just gonna go. Since I have an idea on where he is, so I can follow his trail in. I haven't spotted him yet, so I have no idea. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna